Hello, hello.
Hello, teacher. How are you doing?
Hey, how are you doing, sir? I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm doing great too.
All
I
right.
was. It was raining here when I came to my house,
Uh-huh.
but I had a umbrella.
Umbrella ready for that.
Yes,
Oh, perfect.
and
Perfect. Uh-huh.
I came very well. I tried to came early to my house because it started to rain at 4 p.m. Leaving my job
Hmm.
when it started to rain very hard.
Oh man, really? Wow.
I had I had to be waiting for in the street
Hmm.
until the rains. It was low. It was
All
that
right, all right. Uh-huh. And tell me, how do you get to work? Do you take the public transportation? Do you drive? Do you ride a motorcycle? How do you get to work?
I the public transportation teacher because I left the car to my wife because she always is taking my my daughters to study. You're in mute, teacher.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Now, yes, I can hear.
All right, thank you so much. So in case, Mister, it's like you leave the car for her to use it because of what she has to do.
She's always like I said, you are doing Uber now because you are driving every day the car,
Mhm.
and that's the
Exactly.
way I take the public transportation. I
All
think that
right.
is better than my daughters use the car.
All right. All right. Thank you. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. In that case, right? You prefer them to,
Yeah.
to have the benefit of the car. But what about on the distance of to go to your work? Is it far from your house?
No, it's like 17 kilometers. It's not too far. It's
Mhm.
not so far, but the ways I use the 140 every day and the 100 night, two microbuses or buses.
All right. I understand. Thank you so much. But hopefully the rain stop and probably we can be safe and probably get back to normal with everything going on.
Yes, but tomorrow the president published that the there are no classes tomorrow.
Yeah, for some institutions or for the majority of them, it's like that. Mhm. Yeah,
Yes.
yep, yep, yep. All right, all right. Thank you so much, Reynaldo, for that catching up. What about for you? Let's see more people connecting. Douglas, how are you doing?
Hey, good night, teacher. Oh, sorry. Good evening, everyone. Sorry,
Yay!
that's my problem with that word. But I'm fine. I'm fine, thanks God. Uh, Today I went out with a friend. We went for coffee. When I was going back home,
Mhm.
uh, I I don't know. I could say I don't know how to say where the rain uh, capture.
Mhm.
So
Caught me.
sorry, the rain caught me. So
Mhm.
I got wet. So really wet, totally. But I'm lucky because I didn't in the sorry last week I got wet like 3 times,
Mhm.
but I didn't get sick, and I don't believe that today is gonna happen. So I'm lucky.
All right, that's good. That's good. And so sorry that you are, that you are getting wet about going out. So watch out and be careful. But do you drive a car? Do you go by motorcycle or
Um,
any transportation for you?
a motorcycle. That's the problem. If
Oh,
yeah, if
uh-huh.
would it be a car, yeah, it's totally different.
Yeah. Actually, we have to be safe like anyway, by any force, by any way we go out, any means of transportation. But if you go by motorcycle, probably it's even like more dangerous, and you need to be more precautious in that case. Hmm?
Yeah, no, I try to be because I don't want to have an accident again.
Have you had any?
Yeah, like 2 years ago, I
Mhm.
broke my collarbone.
Really, man, my God.
Yeah, but I assume that it was my fault. That's why nowadays I try to be carefully.
All right, that's it. That's it. Yeah, need to be careful in that case. I see more
Yep.
people connecting. Thank you so much, Mr. Douglas. I see more people connecting. And what about you, Ricardo? How are you doing, Mister?
Hi, teacher. I'm doing fine. I can listen to you.
What about now? Can you listen to me?
Yes.
Mhm. How was
What
your day?
uh, was really busy, teacher. Uh, really, I don't remember what I did. Only know that I wake up.
Mhm.
I woke up and suddenly I was having lunch. And suddenly I finished the day with a lot of job. I don't remember what I did, but uh, maybe something related with the half two of the years because
Mhm.
I have to I don't know how to say it, to get better or
Mhm.
to improve the
To
accuracy from
improve.
the
Uh-huh.
forecast. Uh,
Ah,
the word that I was searching was afinar, but I don't
mhm.
know how can
I
I
You can say to polish. It's possible to say and polish in that case.
polish it. Polish it
Mhm.
like
Yeah. Mhm.
okay, 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 teacher. Thank you.
All right, all right. Thank you so much. I see more people connecting. That's amazing. Miss Rebecca, how are you doing, Miss? How was your day and what can you tell us?
It was a little busy, always in the work.
Hmm.
The traffic was very good because
Hmm.
students are not going to the school.
Hmm.
So I got to my job 30 minutes
All right.
before other days.
Uh-huh. Oh, all right. That's nice. I mean,
Yeah,
talking about
that
time.
was nice because I I I was late,
Mhm.
but I arrived early. Nice
That
for me.
that's perfect. That yeah, exactly. Good job on that one. Thank you. Thank you so much. I see more people. Byron, how are you doing, sir?
Hi, everybody. So, actually, it looks like it was a good day for me.
Mhm.
I'm ready to enjoy the class as well, right? So, I'm willing to learn more. So, we will see what happens, right? So,
All right.
mhm.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much. And what about Don Vero? How are you doing, Veronica?
Good evening, everybody. I'm good today, teacher. The store near to my home was very terrible. I don't know what happened, but thank God this week I work from my home, and I feel happy with when I work with from my home because it's more relaxed than when I go to my office. And I'm glad today, teacher.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. What about Betty? What can you tell us, Betty? How's it going? Betty, Betty, Betty. If not, then Nestor. What are you doing, Nestor?
Sure.
Hey.
Right now I'm stuck in traffic.
Oh man,
It's
really?
horrible.
Oh man, I'm so sorry for you, but thank you so much for doing the effort to be here. I appreciate that. Thank you. And be careful, right? Be careful when driving. Be safe.
Yeah, thanks God.
All
It
right.
stopped raining.
Yeah, it stopped like some minutes ago. Hopefully everything improves. Thank you so much. All right, people, I really appreciate your presence and the effort you do every night and every session just to be here so we continue learning and practicing on some information that is part of this course. For today, guys, we have some information that we're going to cover and we're going to discuss in this. Let me see. May I have, let me see. Yeah, may I have Rebecca's help to go for the objective?
Okay, teacher, I'm going to search the
To
screen
read,
because I just see you and I see Veronica and Ricardo, but I don't
not
see
the screen.
the main screen. Let me check. Oh, now I can see.
All right, thank you.
No.
It
Sorry,
disappeared.
teacher. Okay. Now I have it.
Yeah.
We will be able to talk about branding strategies.
All right, thank you so much. That's what we will cover on today. We talk about some information. What were we talking about yesterday, Douglas? What do you remember about yesterday?
Well, yesterday learned about meanings of some brandings. For example, product, personal, corporate, geographical, and cultural. Then we had a little time about personal branding, how to brand a brand process. We mentioned some ideas about if we create a new brand, uh, uh, some points about why our brand is going to be different, what's the meaning, how our brand is going to stand out, for example, what our brand wants to convey. Sir, you are in mute.
What about now?
Yes, yeah, it's better. Yeah.
All right, sorry. I need to calculate on this on you because it goes mute, right? If I don't pull it completely down. But that's okay. Thank you so much for the feedback. So Douglas, thank you so much for that recap. It was nice, about what we talked about yesterday. Thank you so much. Now, let's have some information and then we have some in practice related to branding, and we will talk about some strategies as well, and we will have some time for discussing and some info. Let's see on this one. I have some some questions for you. Let me see what happened to my slide. Just give me a second. A sec, my computer is about to respond. Just give me a second. Sorry. Let me go back. I guess at this moment you cannot see my presentation, correct?
No, yet.
No,
Teacher.
teacher.
No, just stop sharing your screen.
All right, so something went bad in this one. What about now?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much.
Uh,
All right. Let me see. All right, there we are. Then we have some questions that we're going to discuss. Mr. Biden, can you read on the question on the screen, please?
Of course, the question said, what happens when a brand doesn't meet consumers' expectations?
All right, much. And what happens, Byron? What can you tell us? What's your opinion on this?
Oh, well, actually, probably if the consumers doesn't want to get a new product, probably the company should have to release the product or redesign it in order to reach their goals, right?
Mhm. Okay, thank you so much. Ronald, what's your opinion, mister?
Hello, good evening, Joe. Well, maybe it could be the consumers don't prefer to buy that product. They have to choose for another option.
All right, thank you so much. What about for you, Reynaldo? What do you think about that?
Maybe the consumers, they don't feel the necessity of this kind of products, or because sometimes the product feels necessity of consumers.
Mhm.
Or maybe they don't like this kind of product or brand.
All right, thank you
For
so much.
example, I don't like one kind of soap. For example, I don't like some kinds of soap that are the skin is. I feel allergy in my flesh.
Oh, all right.
Some kind of soaps.
All right. So you have like a reaction when you use this product.
Yes, and I need, for example, a soap. How can I say suave?
Soft or lighter in that case?
Okay, like a soap. Soap.
You may say a softer. It's possible in that case.
A soap.
Softer soap.
A soap soft.
All right.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Reynaldo. Miss Veronica, what about for you? What do you think about that? The question we're considering at this moment.
I consider the company have a challenge because when a brand doesn't I don't know don't complete the expectation. For me, it's only two ways: or redesign, or check out the marketing plan, or the other. I don't know. Disappear the product or service.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Misael, tell me.
Yes, teacher. I think in this case, the product in the future, in the near future, is going to disappear, and the company is not going to sell anything, or they are not going to sell the expected, because you need to design a product that is going to be demanded on the market, and is going to, I don't know. You have two alternatives: to design a product that provides to the customers the solution for a necessity, or you are going to design a product to create a necessity in the customers. And if you don't think about the necessity of the customers, it is more complicated, because you need to be more creative to develop a product or service that creates this necessity in the customers. This is my opinion.
Thank you so much, and very well expressed. And that's a good point that you mentioned, right? About the necessity that the public may have, or the necessity you may create on this one. Thank you. Let's see one. What brands have not met your expectations, right? That is more talking about experience. Say, hey, I bought this product, or I just got this service and it didn't meet my expectations, right? For example, I can tell you on the internet from Tigo, man, nah, I'm just kidding, right? People, oh, no, 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 I'm just kidding. Not like that, because I know I have some people from Tigo. No, that was just a crazy example. But
Or
tell me,
claro, when it rains, teacher.
uh, it might be right now. Tigo at this moment is
Uh,
working perfect, perfect,
teacher,
perfect, perfect. Tell me.
you
I
want
don't think so.
to
I don't think so.
replace speak right?
No, 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 no. My last level in this account. No, no worry.
It's a joke.
No, I know. Don't worry. No, no, no. But let's consider about some products, right? If you don't want to mention the brand of the product, that's okay. But you can make reference to a service, for example, an internet service, like not saying the brand, or you can say probably a cell phone, not saying the brand, right? You say, hey, this was my expectation or something, and at the end, it was not like what I imagined. Right? Let me give the chance on this one. Think about it. And Mr. Ricardo, has it happened to you in this case that a brand, either a product or a service, has not met your expectations?
Mm, yeah, maybe McDonald hamburger teacher.
Mhm.
I don't know if you remember when I said that the the taste of the meat is like box of carton. I don't know
Mhm.
how you say carton, but the taste is really bad, teacher. And I think that I wait more for the reputation for the brand.
All right, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What about you, Rebecca? Has it happened to you that a product or service has not met your expectations?
Yes. For example, I went to have a service in a salon to straighten my hair with hyaluronic acid. So I said, that sounds interesting. So I'm going to do the effort. I mean, because the salon is located in a good place in San Benito. And I say, oh, San Benito, it must be good. So
Mhm.
I went, but the results after the strengthening was not good enough for me because the second day when I washed my hair
Mhm.
was not straight. So, and it was like dry,
Mhm.
and they cut my hair because they told me to seal the hair.
Mhm.
You have to cut your hair. Okay, I said, but was not a good experience for me.
All right, all right. Thank you so much. All right, I appreciate that. And you see, it happens probably to many people that you have an expectation about a product or a service, and probably after consuming that, it's like probably was not what I thought. Misael, go ahead.
Yes, teacher. I don't know if it is exactly a product. Maybe it could be a product and a service.
Go ahead.
I got a credit card from back,
Mhm.
and the card is American Express Blue, but my expectation was that I could buy anything, or I could get some discounts or promotions. And at the beginning, the I don't know, the bank officer or the bank I don't know, clerk explained to me that I will got some discounts at my internet bills, for example, and this only was for the first month. After of that, I see the automatic charge on the credit card, but I didn't see the discount. So I don't recommend this product, and didn't meet my didn't meet my expectations.
All right.
Since the
Mhm.
beginning.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Angie, hello, hello, and welcome. How are you doing, Angie?
Hi, teacher, and everybody. Nice. I came really wet because it's raining a lot here. I had
Yeah.
when I was coming, I had to buy something, and I had to be out of the car.
Yeah.
Was raining. Oh my God, terrible. Then I should go for the second question, teacher.
Yeah. Please.
Okay.
Thank you.
What brand has not met your expectation? Actually, for me, teacher, I go for some the deodorants.
Deodorants?
Deodorants, because if you are watching all of them in the supermarket, all are telling more than 20, more than 40, some more than 48 hours, and some are promising to cover 24 hours or maybe more than that. But I don't think they are using a good quality in the preparation of it, because some of them are not good, teacher.
Which brand?
Listen to Ricardo,
Which
because
brand?
Ricardo goes for that. Go ahead.
Lady Speed Stick has good has good marketing and
but not good results.
advertising. Yes, oh my God, no. It's not good product, teacher.
We're okay,
Based
but
on your experience.
because if you said Rexona or Dove, we are going to have problems.
Yeah, because Ricardo works for that, right? In that company.
Yeah.
No, actually, Rexona has good, and Dove also.
Rexona never leaves you, right?
Yes.
Translating the sentence. Nunca,
You
pero
know,
nunca.
I had
Go ahead, Rick.
a research. Well, because I have problems with the deodorants. They were not good enough, and I found a very good
Which one?
a very good deodorant. I'm going to show you.
Wow, yeah.
It's Rexona Clinica.
Yes, I am using that. That's
yes, it's awesome because it's in cream presentation, and it longs like 24 hours.
Yes, it's good. That is good.
I give faith.
No, I tell you that Rexona Clinica is the best formulation of the market in deodorant.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
I am
really
using the same too.
Yes, they are good.
Interesting. Yeah. It's like, all right, thank you.
It's good, and not only that presentation what she showed. There is also the Sprite presentation is also very good smell and good formula.
All right, thank you so
Excuse
much.
me, Mr.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a question for
Go ahead.
Ricardo.
All right, go ahead.
What deodorant is better, Dove or Rexona?
No, Rexona has the better formulation.
Has
You
the
would
best.
like to know more of them.
Yeah, it never abandons you.
I have never.
But Rexona Clinical, not the other Rexona, Rexona Clinical.
No any Rexona Clinic.
Yeah.
So in
All
this
right.
moment, no buying more
Class is
Dove
powered by
deodorant.
Rexona.
If Dove disappears, you know why.
Yeah. And
Yeah. Thank you, Ricardo.
What happened is that
You lost a buy.
Women are different because those is for people who issues in the skin, resequedad. Those is for that. And Rexona Clinica is for people who I don't know how I can say it.
Sweetie.
Sweat a lot.
No, it's for hidratar la
They
piel.
need more protection.
To hydrate. To hydrate.
So this class, Mister, was to talk about deodorant.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
fun to learn something new.
can you recommend some deodorants for boys? Because I feel like left out, you know.
Teacher, I have one. I am
Lemon.
now
That's
trying
one for
one.
me.
Lemon.
Rexona for me.
Yeah, that's
I am trying.
the best
But
one.
I have listened that all space is good. I don't know, but
Oh,
I use Old Space. It's really cool. I like it.
no,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
like the
The
smell.
smell, the formula.
No.
It's nice. He attracts a lot of girls. Really cool.
No,
I recommend
teacher,
it.
don't go for
Which one?
that.
Which one? Sorry.
Fire.
Fire. It's good.
No, I have to accept that I don't consume Rexona, near Dow, near that. I consume Nivea.
Oh, all right.
Oh my God, oh la la, sir.
But
You know,
the company didn't know.
Go ahead.
a man told me that the best deodorants are girls' deodorants, so you should try.
All right.
I
Yes,
prefer lemons.
and you can have I don't know what is the word? Aroma? Like a
Smell or scent?
Smells.
Yeah.
like baby. There is one that smells like like baby. Then can be for both women and men.
Oh, interesting. So it can be the ladies' baby.
Oh,
Yes.
Nivea for baby.
Baby, if you feel.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Hey, give me my Gerber.
My goodness. All right. Thank you. Switching probably, it was amazing, talking about this, but switching a little bit about probably other product or service. Luis Napoleon, what about you? Going for the second question, what brand? If you don't want to say the brand, that's okay, right? You can say that the product, or you may mention the service that has not met your expectation, and why?
I used to talking about always the same line with the deodorants. I used there was a time I tried to use or give it a shot with speed stick, and I don't know, it didn't work for me. So I don't know. I just went with maybe Rexona for men or Don Pablo, the other one.
Don Pablo.
Yeah.
Ooh la la, sir.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just like that ones that it's like rolling over your axe. So
yeah.
All
right.
I don't like the bar ones.
Not the bar ones. Oh, all right. All right. What about the gel one?
I tried, but and it was good at that time. But I don't know if I try it again. I don't know how.
All right.
I feel now more comfortable just trying the same, you know.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. So as I tell me, go ahead. Before you begin,
I
what
recommend
deodorant do you use?
the spray Adidas.
Oh, really?
It was
Why?
one of the best. The spray Adidas.
El Fino.
It's one of the best deodorant.
All right. Since everybody's coming to this one,
Which one acts?
Let me go for mine. Let me see.
Adidas spray.
This could be one, it works for me, probably it works for you. Making that promo.
Ooh la la, Mr. Fancy.
Nah,
What
because of the
brand is,
protection.
Mister?
It's a Gillette. Yeah.
Other level.
Nah, come on. Nah, come on. It's not like that. Because I wanted to be part of the practice, everybody was talking and so I need to contribute on that.
Only
Hey,
for $10.
no,
Nah, come on.
I don't earn enough to buy it. So.
Me neither. Only Reynaldo works in the city hall. Tell me.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, but it's a
That's
good
Uh-huh.
spray.
making the money rain,
Yeah.
Reynaldo.
Yeah.
No, you will save money with this kind of spray because I use this spray all day long. I
Uh,
feel the smell.
protective.
I smell good.
That's nice. That's nice. Thank you. Thank you.
The sprites
A good
contaminate the
protector.
environment,
Ah,
Reynaldo.
no
Don't
eco-friendly.
Hey,
use it,
hey,
this
when
product.
It
when
it
when
isn't
it's
eco-friendly.
All
hey
right.
when it is raining, Reynaldo says, "Do you hear that? That's my money."
Ooh. All right, all right. Thank you so much. Perfect, perfect. Now, people, after having a discussion about brands that probably have not met our expectations, let's go for some information that is part of today's class as well. Let's go for a flashback just to get started on this one and as an introduction. Tell me, what do you see or what do you get from this picture, people? Volunteers? Check on the picture.
I'm
Multitasking.
Multitasking
Multitasking.
person.
Thank you.
Maybe it's a woman because she works, she carrying a baby, she clean the house. All.
Why a woman and not a
That
man,
is
Veronica?
that is feminist.
No, in fact,
Or
it's
no.
not feminist. It's
It's
the
the
other.
it's two people.
All right, all right. Thank you so much. It's a person, as you mentioned, performing many activities, right? Probably. What kind of activities is the person doing? What can you understand from the picture?
Home activities.
Home activities, for example, Luis
For
Napoleon?
example, iron clothes.
All right,
There
thank you,
is
Reynaldo. Thank you, thank
Maybe
you.
housekeeping.
Housekeeping,
mopping,
mopping,
House chores.
house chores,
Cleaning,
cleaning.
Taking care
laundry,
of the baby.
sweeping,
Thank you. Exactly.
sweeping.
washing the bathrooms.
Uh, mhm, exactly. Now, talking about this one, just like a parenthesis, talking about house chores. Tell me, when you were a kid, right? Like 5 years ago or 10 years ago, right? Because we are young, right? We're
3.
young in this one, right? 3 years ago for Douglas. Thank you. Tell me, what house chores did you enjoy doing? Did you enjoy any? Did you like any of them?
Maybe wash the dishes, but when you only have a few dishes.
All right, fair enough. All right, let's go for the opposite because I don't see you
It's
that
more easy
pumped.
the opposite, teacher.
All right, let's go for the opposite. Which one
To
didn't
take
you
care
like?
of the baby.
All right, Ronaldo,
Iron,
thank you.
teacher.
Ironing.
I
All
don't
right.
like.
Iron.
I don't like wash the mop.
Okay. All right.
Ironing, mister.
Ironing. All right.
Only
I don't
my
like to
hair.
change the diaper.
Only that here.
But,
All right.
Yeah.
Yes,
but
ironing.
ironing is cool. You can listen some music. I don't know. Feel relaxed.
All right.
Enjoy to see your clothes.
Mhm.
Burn your clothes.
If you get too distracted, you might. You might. All right. Thank you so much. Now, there are some things that probably we didn't like, but at that time when we were children, there was a person like motivating us, right? Like with something like this, probably to do something, when we were children, right? The small motivation we needed, right? And I have a question for you. What did your mother make you do? Right? Probably you didn't like it, but it was like an obligation or the person was forcing you to do something. Let's discuss on this one. For example, for me, my mother made me clean, right? Clean the house, clean the bathrooms, and everything. What about you, Rebecca? What did your mother make you do?
I'm thinking
All right.
because she was very good with me.
Oh, interesting. You were a spoiled lady.
Yes, yes.
Continue thinking. Don't worry. I'll give you the chance, but I come back to you. What about for you, Ricardo? What about in this case, your mother or father? Right? It could be any way, right?
No, teacher. I'm trying to remember.
All right. Don't worry. Byron, what about you? What can you tell me?
Oh, well, my mother made me wash the dishes.
Mm-hmm. All right. And you didn't like it, but she like made.
Well, actually, it's not a problem for me because I know it's part of the activities in the house, and it is something that I could do in order to help her, right? So for me, it's good. I have no problem with it.
All right. Thank you so much, Byron. Douglas, what can you tell us, mister?
Hey, sir. Some partners mentioned ironing. I remember my mother I don't know, but ironing is not like a bear, right?
It could be. It could be. Made me iron. It's possible.
Yeah, thanks. My mother made me iron. I guess iron is it's not irregular, so I could say ironed.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, my mom made me do that. At the beginning, it was kind of weird, but then I liked. In fact, nowadays I do it because when I do the activity, I can listening to music. I enjoy it. I don't feel the time, and at the end of that, my club is really nice.
Done. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Angie, what about you? Right? Or we can modify the question, right? If you have children, what do you make your children do? Right? Like, hey, to put an obligation, I make them clean, I make them wash anything. Go ahead, Angie.
Exactly, I was going to explain, teacher. Still now I am using that technical. It's really good. Even I don't know. I remember when I was kid, how my mom used to. Actually, she was using that used to correct. For example, when my brothers and me were fighting, almost always, then that time she used to throw the slipper, right?
Yeah.
Then, and so sometimes it's also going with the curve, teacher. It's a very amazing technical. But nowadays I am a mom, and I am also good for that.
For the chancla, for the flip flop.
For the chancla, yes, teacher. I am using that now when kids don't want to clean, or I have divided the activities of house to each one who has to. Everyone has to work here because we are a team. I say that step. If someone is don't do that, I can do that, teacher.
All right. Thank you.
Sleep.
Thank you so much. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Coming back to Rebecca. Rebecca, what can you tell us after giving like deep thoughts of this one? What did your mother make you do?
In fact, I couldn't remember anything because she didn't tell me what to do, but maybe I can say that she make me wash the dishes.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I guess the other person who was pending to respond was Ricardo, if I am not mistaken.
Yes, I said I was thinking, but my mother make me do is I don't know, maybe obligate me to I don't, pro prohibit me play soccer with my friend. And the funny part is that the the canchita,
Like the soccer field, probably.
yeah, the soccer field, but okay,
A
the little
small one.
soccer
Yeah,
field
yeah.
that was in front of my house in a land that was long, owned alone. We did the the marks. We played with my friends, but my mother told me, "You are not going to play until you watch the DJ, until you make the clean of the house or something like that." And I think that was the the word that my father made me do.
All right. So there was some obligation, right? That was probably imposed to us, right? Somebody
Yeah.
made us do something. Luis Napoleon, what about you? What can you tell us, sir?
Well, I just remember that my mother made me do by cleaning my clothes, also cooking, washing the dishes, and housekeeping, basically.
All right. So she assigned many things to you, actually.
Yeah. So maybe if I'm alone,
Yeah.
I don't need to have enough money, I can cook. I don't cook like a cuisine style,
Yeah.
but I'm not dying like starving. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. That's the preparation like many of us have had. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, to continue thinking about this one, let's switch on this one. But at this moment, we go for work duties, right? In this case, we're going to have some time to talk, to express ideas with our classmates, and we are going to consider this question. What does your superior, it could be your immediate boss, or your supervisor, anything that is above you, talking about the structure of work, what does your superior make you do, right? Like, what obligation does this person give you? For example, in this case, I will give an example. My superior makes me create his reports. It's not my obligation, it's not my task, but he makes me do that one, right? So it's like I cannot do anything against that. Think about that one. What does your superior make you do, right? And we will work at this moment in small breakup rooms so you can share some ideas about what happens to you, right? Are we ready for practice, people?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so
We
much.
are
Thanks.
ready.
Discuss that one, and then when we return, we discuss about what you talked about. Thank you so much.
all environment for the new system. All in the most of case, my boss assignment or some different reports or no reports, but she give me a different responsibles about the checkup the new system. And I'm not an engineer, but for the experience of the job, maybe I think she assignment that work. And I like it. Really, I like resolve problems. Oh,
No, I can't.
It was just a suggestion.
Okay, yeah, because yeah, I must sell one of my organ in order to get an iPhone. So, but no, I'm really fine. I'm kidding, bro. Okay, that's about your previous job. So you said your old boss or your previous boss or manager or trainer, whatever
Uh-huh.
that person was, he used to make money in every call.
Exactly.
You have
Okay,
That
to
that
sell.
was the only option. The only
damn.
option.
That because it was a selling account, right?
It was a sales account. Yeah.
Damn, sales are rude. But
Stressing.
yeah, but if you like the money and you have the skills, go ahead, bro. They have,
Yeah, you could do it, but for
the
me,
top
I
is
prefer men.
This report is about the result of every department. For example, I am the recovery chief. So in my goal is for the year is $750,000. So this is my goal.
Okay.
And nowadays, I in the first 5 years, 5 months, I reached the goal, but in June, I couldn't reach the goal because
I don't know, to hire a lot of people in in a week, or makes me to makes me many reports about people, or um, um, makes medicals medicals appointments for employees that
Hey, what was the
mm,
second question?
it's just a question.
Just
What
one.
your
Yeah,
boss
yeah, yeah.
makes you do, Ricardo? What
What?
what makes you do?
Sorry?
Your boss? What make you do?
Ah,
But yeah, Ricardo, tell us.
I think that 3 years ago when I started my job, uh, my boss make me do extra labor until 1 a.m. Because she said the report has to be done
Finished?
or
Huh?
done, yes, done for the tomorrow meeting at 9 a.m. That happened or that said until 6 p.m. at the day before the meeting. So I have to do the presentation, the reports. That was hard, but I think that was the worst thing that I have done or that my boss made me do.
Makes you do.
Yeah,
Before when I was not working and I saw other having their job with phones. So it was the company phone and I was cool. They can call everybody and they don't spend because the company pays the phone. But now I think that having a corporate or phone, it's the worst
why?
because you have to answer if there is an emergency, and no matter if you are sleeping, if you are in the bath, and in my company, if you don't answer the phone, the boss may sometimes it's eager, then
Mhm.
you have to answer. Could you imagine answer the phone at 3 a.m.? God, because there is an emergency.
But I consider that kind of situation, especially 3 a.m. Mm, you are not obligated to do it because if you are sleeping. Yes, sir. I maybe then if your boss calling you back to back, maybe then you can answer that and you can say, "What happened, sir? Hey, why you didn't get that call at the beginning? Sorry, I couldn't because
I was
how
sleeping.
can how can I say that? I'm sleeping, sir. I was in that situation. I guess it could be something different. But if you are in your work schedule, that's really different. Yeah,
I guess,
you must
but
get the call.
yes, in your working schedule,
Yeah, if
your
you
work,
even
you
if
have to. Yes, you have to. But when you're out, uh, it's kind of difficult. So
yeah.
that's why I prefer don't have a company phone.
No, and I consider if your boss or your supervisor is calling you when you are out of the scheduled work or scheduled job, you are not obligated to answer that. You can say, "Hey, I'm sleeping,"
All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming back. How did it go in the practice? I could listen to some of you and didn't want to interrupt. You know, my boss makes me do this one. Blah. It's sort of like, man, you were letting everything out.
If they see the
Not
the
recording.
recording,
Not
you're
recording.
going to get fired.
Yeah, it was very like a relief right now.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
taking all out,
yeah. That's why I didn't want to interrupt because I could listen. And, my boss makes me do this and that, and I was like, okay, I better keep it quiet. I just let you go. All right. Thank you so much for the time in the practice. I appreciate that. Now, coming back to this one, there is an objective. That's why we were talking about some information like this. It's because it's part of today's session as well. Let's do a quick practice. We have a lady participating in the conversation, and tell me what's the lady's name in this conversation.
Andrea?
Alejandra.
Right, sorry.
Virginia?
Andrea.
Virginia?
Andrea.
Yes, I was good. Andrea.
Virginia.
And Rebecca was double checking, right?
It's because I'm connected with the phone.
All right.
And I was looking the book.
Yeah.
But then I remembered that I wasn't watching the screen, and then no, that is the conversation.
Exactly. Sorry, I went next one. And what is the man's name in this conversation?
Vincent.
Vincent.
Vincent. All right.
Vincent.
Right, but not Van Gogh, right? Just Vincent and that. Thank you so much. All right. Let's have one lady volunteering this time to be Andrea and one boy to be Vincent in this one, so you can have a reading on this one.
Teacher. Me.
All right, Veronica, you're going to be the lady in the conversation, and Reynaldo, Vincent.
Okay, Veronica, we are going again.
Right, let's go. We begin with Andrea, that is Veronica. Thank you.
Okay. Watch this TV ad. There are selling shoes that can make you float like a feather. They are very popular at work.
I will never get a pair of those. They are too expensive.
I wouldn't either, but a brand that delivers what it promises makes customers buy it regardless of price. Maybe they really make you faster.
The marketing department sure is cool because they get all these people to buy their shoes. I think I will buy a pair to see what all the fun is about.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, on the second round, I need other lady volunteer and other boy volunteer to go for the conversation. Alejandra, all right, thank you, Alejandra. And one boy.
May I?
Go ahead, Mr. Napoleon. Thank you so much. And the second round, we go with Misael. Don't worry, you have a chance, Misael. Alejandra, you start, and Luis, continue.
Okay. Watch this TV ad. They are selling shoes that can make you float like a feather. They are very popular at work.
I would never get a pair of those. They're too expensive.
I wouldn't either, that a brand that delivers what its promise make customers buy it. It's how do you pronounce Mr.
Regardless
of price, maybe they really make you faster. Vincent.
Vincent. Hello. Vincent.
Well, okay.
On your phone.
Thank you so much. Yeah, the last participant. Yeah.
Okay. The marketing department sure is good because they get all these people to buy their shoes. I think I will buy a pair to see what all the fuss is about.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I appreciate that. Perfect. Perfect. Now, for the last round, we have Vincent, no, Misael as Vincent. And we need other lady to be Andrea. One lady. Only one. Only one.
Me.
Go ahead. Thank you so much, Miss.
Watch this to be Al. They are selling shoes that can make you float like a feather. They are very popular at work.
I would never get a pair of those. They are too expensive.
I wouldn't either, but a brand that delivers that it promises makes customer buy it regardless of price. Maybe they really make you faster.
The marketing department sure is good because they get these people to buy their shoes. I think I will buy a pair to see what all the fuse is about.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Now, before we move to the next one and I give you the chance and we work on vocabulary, let's first work on pronunciation of some words that I'm going to highlight in this one. And I guess the rest up. All right, let's go for pronunciation at this moment. How do we say the first word in light blue? How do we say in this one?
Float.
Float.
Right. Float. Right. Float. Exactly. Float. Float. There you go. What about on the next one? How do we say it?
Feather.
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 All right. Thank you so much. We go for feather. Feather. Exactly.
Okay.
Thank
Feather.
you. Feather. That's correct. And what about on the third one that we have? We say
Regardless.
regardless. There you go. Regardless. That's fine. And on the last one, how do we say it?
Fuse.
Fuse.
You say fast. Yeah, not like fast, not like the team, not like the
The
champion
best
of
team,
San,
mister.
exactly, not like the champion of all, right? Talking of, not
Is fast or fuse?
just kidding. I know there are some people from the capital probably don't agree with me. That's fine. I'm just kidding. All right, check on this one now. We go for fast, right? That is. By the way, do you know the meaning of this expression about fast?
No, I was wondering.
All right. In case when you say fast, it's like all the attention. That is the reference we can get, right? I will buy a pair of shoes. See what's all this thing that is happening, right? All the attention that is getting. That is the idea when you say a fast. Right. For
And
example,
and it's formal or informal?
it's formal. There is no problem.
Okay.
Probably, yeah. It's like that one, right? Probably there are more expressions that are more formal than that, but it's possible to use it. For example, if we are talking about anything, and I am overreacting, you can say, hey, don't make a big fuss, right? Don't make a big deal. That is the other context, right? That we can get on this, like a big deal, right? A lot of attention. That is what we work on this one.
I was thinking it was like el alboroto, but that is very informal. So
Alboroto is what we eat, miss. Come on. No, but it's like that, right? It's possible. It goes for that context, right? Like all probably what is happening, all the deal that is making, or all the attention that something may attract. It's possible to go like that. Perfect. Any question about vocabulary besides the one that I mentioned? Check on the conversation. Any question besides that?
no, for me, no.
No one.
All right. Thank you so much. Check on this one. In this conversation, there are words that were part of this previous conversation. For example, we have the word or the verb make and the verb get, right? previously, as in the last conversation, what context do people give to this one, right? Or what is the function when, let me go back. In some expressions, right, they were using make, you know, for example, make you float, makes customer buy, or similar to the previous idea when we were talking about what our mother made us do, or what our probably supervisor makes us do. And also there is other expression about get. What function or what do we express with these verbs and in this combination? Any idea?
Make is to create something, I guess, and get is like acquire.
All right, get some, make it, do something and acquire. Thank you so much, Misael.
You're
Any,
welcome.
no, it was Douglas, right?
No, was Douglas.
Yeah, close, close, Misael.
It's because you are in the desert. That's why I couldn't see you, my friend.
Yeah, I consider that's my skin color, brown, something like
No,
that.
come on. So you're disguising yourself, man. And there you are. All right, there you are. All right. No problem. Thank you, Douglas. Thank you. Any other idea about the use of make and get in the previous conversation?
Maybe make is related to do something, and get is related to obtain or I don't know, have something. I don't. This is my point of view.
Thank you, Reynaldo. Go ahead. Thank you, Misael.
Maybe make is like comes and get is like go.
Okay, thank you so much. Check on this one. Let me have some info for you. In this case, I need to apologize for the arrows. I don't know what happened to the animation, so it was supposed to go for a question, but actually you have it on the screen at this moment, right? In this case, one of the verbs give the context of to force someone to do something, like an obligation. If you remember in the previous practice, when we were talking about our mothers, my mother made me wash. Probably it was not something that you liked, not something that probably you were planning on doing, but your mother or our mothers forced us to do something. That's why in that case, we can use the verb make, similar to the information about the supervisor. My supervisor makes me do his reports. It's not something that I want, it's not something that I enjoy, or it's not my responsibility, but the other person forces me to do something. In that case, make is the best expression to give that context, like to force someone to do something. And on the other hand, we have get in this case. And in this, as I mentioned, the arrows should not be there. It should be part of the animation, but I don't know what happened to this one. Get is the meaning of to convince someone to do something. So those are the differences when we use make or get, depending on the context in this one. One is to express the, like forcing someone, and the other convincing, right? Or arranging someone to do something. Let me, for this
Maybe
one,
teacher, it's
tell
like
me.
one is like the chief and the other the leader.
If we consider that one, it's possible, right? That's a good example, Reynaldo,
Because
right?
the chief only give the order and the leader, he motivates you to do something.
Exactly. It's like an strategy, right? The person gets people probably to work or gets people to do something, not like an obligation, but with examples or something like that, right? Good motivation. I appreciate that. Thank you, Reynaldo. And that's a good example, actually. Thank you. Check on this one. When we talk about make and get, we can have some structures. For example, one that goes like in someone, right? It could be a person or something like this. That is the information about someone here. And after someone, we need the structure of an infinitive. On the other side, that is for the other word order. We have the verb, someone, again, right? A person or a group of people. And after that, we need the verb in base form. Those are the two models that we have. Tell me, for the first model, do we use make or get for that grammar order?
Make.
Yeah.
Or make him going.
All right, all right. What about the rest? What verb goes in the first position? That is what we're thinking of at this moment, right? In this part, we need a verb. Here. In this part, a verb is missing, and in this part, one verb is missing. But we are talking about the correct word order. Tell me, what verb goes in this combination? Someone plus infinitive.
Get.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gloria Lilian. What about on the rest? Check on the conversation, the previous conversation on your books.
Make. Get is in the first one.
All right, let me see. There you are. When we are going to use get in this one, you say get someone, and then you use an infinitive. Get someone to clean, right? Get someone to complete the job. In that case, an infinitive is necessary. And on the other part, the other combination is someone plus a verb in base form. And tell me, what is the necessary verb on this part?
Make. In base.
Exactly. In this case, we can say make. Make someone. It could be make my sister, make my boss, make my brother, make the customers. There is no difference, right? But we are referring to people in that part when we say someone. And as in the example, can you find an example on the conversation that is with get in the previous conversation, please?
Get all these people to buy.
Thank you, Alejandra. That's correct. They get all these people to buy. If you see, everything is as I mentioned previously, talking about the word order, get, and then to buy. We use an infinitive in that part, right? That is what we are showing in this case. And can you find an example that uses make in the conversation, please?
That can make you float.
That could be,
like
right?
A feather.
That can make you float like a feather, right? In that case, because they are incorporating the auxiliary can, it's given like a possibility, right? Can make you. It's not like an obligation, but the extra auxiliary gives the context about like giving you the chance, right? Can make you float. I have other example that is part of the conversation. A brand that delivers what it promises makes, right? We have the verb makes, customers, that is the element of someone, and then we need the verb in the base form, right? That is the idea. Makes, customer, buy. In that case, it is not necessary to use the word to, only the base form in that case. All right, let's go for this information just to have some practice. I need everybody to think about one example with get, right? It's in the and think about one example that can go with make. Notice something. You can talk about the simple present, the simple past. There is no problem, right? When we talk about get, it could be in any tense. The present, it's not only for the past, as long as you make reference. If you remember in the first practice, my mother made me clean, right? In the simple past. My supervisor makes me do report, right? The verb is going to change depending on what you want to express, right? I will give you just 1 minute, think about one example, and then we collaborate.
Mister,
Go ahead, Alejandra.
excuse me. So get it's only used for present because it's on use plus infinitive?
Ah, all right. That's a good question. In this case, like the second part, let me erase this one and explain in this part. Let me erase. All right. In that case, it doesn't matter which tense we are talking, if we're talking about the past, if we're talking about the present, there is no problem in this because the second part is going to change. This part, the infinitive, is not going to change. And then on the other one, the verb in the base form is not going to change. Where you are changes is in this principal verb because the changes goes here. The changes go here. If we are talking about the present, is now my sister gets his boyfriend to drive the car, right? She convinces the boyfriend, right? Gets because it's in the present. If we talk about the past, I can tell you, know, I got my coworker to help me with my report, right? Got my coworker to help, right? In that case, the changes are going to happen in the principal verb. The same happens in the verb make. If that is in the past, made. If that is in the present, make or makes, depending on what you make reference. But the second part is not going to change because that is not affected by the tense, by the time you are referring to something.
Thank you, Mister.
All right, my pleasure. All right, I see some people already have some examples. Misael, what are your examples in this one? Remember, one is to force someone to do something like an obligation, and on the other is to convince, right? That is the idea that we're expressing. Misael, go ahead, we listen.
Let me see. I don't know. I get my sister to prepare pupusas.
Oh, all right, like convincing. All right, thank you so much. That's good. That's good. Thank you, thank you. Let me go for other person. Reynaldo, what example can you mention?
I get my coworkers to go to the meeting today.
All right, you convince them, right? You convince them to go to the meeting. Not an obligation, right? But convincing.
No, it was a convenience.
All right. If you are the boss, believe me, everybody says yes. All right. Thank you so much.
I convinced him.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Byron, what are your examples?
It could be I get my mother to prepare me a lemonade.
All right, all right. Thank you so much. That's fine. That's fine. Thank you. Douglas, what about your example, mister?
Hey, sir, I was finishing the my example using make.
All right, thank you.
I consider the company may employees work a little bit more.
Make employees. Oh, interesting. Like an obligation, right? They make them work.
Yeah, like a negrerismo, something like that.
Oh man, yeah, exploitation and everything. It could happen. Not our company, right? Not our companies. We are not like that, right? Peace and love for everybody, right? Other companies.
We're a family.
Yeah, we're a family. Exactly. We're a family. There you are. Thank you. Miss Veronica, what example do you have?
Okay, my brother get me learn try a bicycle because my father makes to buy him a biggest bicycle, and then my brother give me all here his all bicycle.
All right, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. A very elaborate answer. Thank you so much. Miss Rebecca, what about you?
I made my brother do my homework.
All right, like an obligation, but not the English homework, Rebecca.
Ta-na-na-na-na-na. No, not my English. And the other, I get my boss to drive to La Unión.
Ah, all right, interesting. I don't want to ask how you convince him, but well done on that one.
We're going to have an accident, I said. So if you don't want to die, say
You better
goodbye
drive.
to drive.
Good convincing. Good convincing. Thank you so much. Ricardo, do you have an example, mister?
Let me check. My wife get me to buy clothes and I make her pay it.
Me. Oh, my goodness. That's a good strategy. She convinces you and then you make her pay. Oh,
Yeah.
all right. That's good. I need to learn from you, my friend. I need to learn from you. All right. Thank you. Let me see. Miss Gloria Lillian, do you have any example?
Okay, teacher. I make my son do his homework.
Mm-hmm. Oh, all right.
And I get my son to study for to get a good score.
All right. Thank you so much. And good
When
convincing.
when I wash the chancla.
All right, my goodness. That's a
My
motivation.
That's the motivation.
That's the motivation we need sometimes, All right, thank you. Now, any other person with examples? Volunteers, before we leave?
My boss makes me go to the office every day.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you so much. Any other example, people? Mr. Luis Napoleon, do you have any example?
Mister,
Go ahead, tell me.
Mister, it's, I don't know, my best friend short time to buy clothes with me.
Yeah, it's possible.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mr. Luis, any example before we leave, sir?
Sarah get her child to go to bed before 9 p.m.
All right. Thank you so much. And any
and
example with me? Go ahead.
Make it rain.
Make it rain. All right. Talking about the money. That is Reynaldo, Ariana, the money man.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, people.
The
Is there
sugar.
any other? The sugar. Oh, Reynaldo. I'm learning from all of you guys. Good techniques. Good techniques. All right. Thank you so much, people. I appreciate on your help on this one. Before we leave, I just want to socialize a short. This is an assignment, all right? If you have your books, and I hope you do, try working on this exercise. It's pretty simple, but it's part of the content. You can find it on page 28, exercise number 5. You are going to complete the sentences using the verbs in parentheses. They give you the
Page
verb,
what, Mister? Excuse
page
me.
28.
Thank you.
Page 28. They give you the verb you're going to use and they give you the complement and everything. So just transfer the verb to the spaces and try to work. Consider if they are talking about in the past or in the present to use the verb in an adequate form. That's the task for tomorrow. So we maximize the time tomorrow. So we go for speaking practice and we check on this one real quick, right? Thank you so much, people. So because of time, I guess it's time to go to bed. You can rest. Be safe tomorrow if you have to go out. Be safe. And I hope to see you tomorrow with energies as always to continue learning and practicing about this content. So people, have a good night and see you.
See you
Good night,
tomorrow.
teacher.
Good
Thank
night.
you,
Take
Bye.
care.
Mister. Thank
See
you,
you
everyone. See you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
See you,
Take
everybody.
care.
Thank you.
Mister,
Mhm.
excuse me, exercise 5 and 6, right?
Only number 5 at this moment, but if you can work on number 6, there is no problem.
Okay, thank you, mister. Bye, have
Perfect.
a nice night.
Hey, you too.